But I have a question. You talked about talent strategy. We're a talent strategy company, which is different than just a recruiting firm.
Yep.
Can you just share with so we have a ton of business owners that listen and that subscribe to the podcast. I'd love for you to share exactly what that means and the incredible work that you folks do.
So I found that when I engaged with a recruiter in my past life, their only goal was to throw resumes at me so that I would hire somebody and they would collect a fee.
Mhm.
And I thought, what a missed opportunity, because you can really help me think about my talent strategy. You're supposed to be a thought leader in this industry, and you're hypothetically, and if you're in this industry, you're thinking about talent all day, every day. You're seeing best practices, but nobody was sharing any of that with me. They were just throwing resumes at me, hoping that I would hire somebody. And I thought, that's not fun. Again, it goes back to, I want to have fun. And what's fun is working with hyper growth startups, helping them build the foundation that will allow them to become unicorns or will allow them to do spectacular things. Just finding a person is not that exciting. It's how we get paid. But to me, that's not the exciting part of it. It's helping companies really chart their course when they really haven't thought through all the nuances, that at the end of the day, it's the most important thing you do. It's your number one expense by far is labor. And it's the number one predictor of success or failure.
So what type of people at Something New do you bring on board? What is it that you look for? Who are the people that, like, you know what, they're a fit? They fit the culture. They fit, our vibe. How do you go about doing that?
For our own employees?
For your own employees. Yeah.
They have to be creative. They have to be very detail oriented. I always look for, this hasn't changed probably since I was a first-time manager. I look for people with a great work ethic, with discipline, with resiliency, with great communication skills, with empathy. And a lot of people, when people say, here's a job description, we want you to find us a chief revenue officer, a chief marketing officer, whatever the case may be, and I don't see those things like work ethic, discipline, and resiliency, I'll say, well, what about those things? And they go, oh, yeah. No, of course we want that.
Right.
And what they're saying really by the, oh, yeah, is that they almost think that's table stakes.
Right.
And we don't live in a world where most people have a great work ethic, discipline, or resiliency, because if we did, we wouldn't have issues with debt. We wouldn't have issues with obesity and all the other things that kind of plague our society. So those are actually pretty rare things to find. Those are the things that I really try to figure out if somebody has or not. And those are the people that we bring on board.